the heart of the Welsh valleys, there's a group of men who are doing something extraordinary. They call me Grit. No one stands in my way. In Caerau, there is a movement taking place. The gloves have come off. It's a fight against social isolation and loneliness. Caerau Men Shed are a special breed of men. Will you shut up? I'm trying to read the script. Like I said, there's a special breed of men in the Caerau Men Shed, and they've been working hard on the production of the 2020 calendar. We are here to help you and tell you you are not alone, and we stand shoulder to shoulder with you. So sit back and enjoy. I know you're going to like this film.
Good morning, guys.
Morning, Marge.
Hi, just wanted to find a little bit of information about how...
You're on some, aren't you? Do you like me on some?
Got to be over 18 to look at him.
Do you reckon I could be on your...
Sorry, Marge,
could I be on your next calendar then? This is your third year, I believe you're doing it.
Yeah, it's the third calendar now, yeah.
Are you allowed to divulge what this
I don't
year's...
think yet we divulge it yet because obviously...
Keep the element of surprise, is
the
it?
element of surprise.
Well, the surprise you'll be
There's
seeing...
a lot more nudity in it.
Yeah. And the surprise you'll see in about 3 minutes by watching this video. But I mean, let's just say until you see the video that we had massive discussions as to where we're going to do the photography. It's all revolved around areas in South Wales. Even Chris, the video guy, got up to the top of Caerau one morning at 4:30. So it's been a lot of dedication went into it. It's revolved around animals.
Yeah, it's a lot of involvement with sheep.
Yeah.
Does Wellies come into it as well?
Oh, no.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
Gentlemen, for one night only, it's the full Ponte!
Park Chapel Hill. Oh, check.
Well, I had a show one today.
Where's the sheep there?
Well, I'm not fetching the sheep down yet, but we can do the sheep at the farm.
Going on? Who said 14 foot?
I need a wide angle lens.
You touch me! Let's have a rule down, right? No sticking your heads down. Keep your heads up.
They've got sharp
There's only
little
one
claws.
word.
They might
one
poop on
room.
you.
And my room will stay where it is.
Calendar. I am so intrigued.
I bet
I've been
you are.
trying to get some inside information on what's
it's top
going on.
secret.
Top secret. I hear it's on a farm this year.
Yes, it is. Yes, it was arranged by
Phil, our cameraman, and he's been with us ever since the beginning, I believe, I've mentioned. But yeah, we had it at Oxwich Castle, the first one, and it was hilarious. It was good fun. It brought the team together. We had a brilliant time. The night was absolutely, it was a really good night. One of the boys, because of the flies going round there at night time, obviously, he made me laugh this morning. He said he got bit several times. So
there's always something happening to at least one shedder
on
every calendar.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you guys need insurance from now on when you do these calendars.
Yeah.
Bloody park. Oh, look at the old dovecot.
All the way down here to see a bloody hole.
Oh,
Do man, I tell you.
Willow!
hello.
Where are you? Willow! Come out, you bugger! Willow! Hello, we'll be throwing stones, boys. Come on now, will you?
Front end, not the arse end.
Excuse me, say cheese. Come on, Sam.
Hey. Spreading it. He got it over his shoulders and he's spreading it. He got it down his belly and he spread it. And then it came down to his arse and it popped back up.
Don't make fun of the afflicted.
Well, before we start, I just want to say, as you all know, we would appreciate and say thanks for Caerau because they've allowed us to come in here tonight.
Thank you, Willow!
They've opened the gate for us, and as long as we lock him when we leave, he'll be fine. Right, couple of things, boys. What do you normally get at home? All the graffiti. No graffiti on the walls tonight, right? Nobody allowed to draw on the walls. Okay? Behave yourselves. Best behaviour. Keep through, bear luck. Let me pull your legs.
tell you what.
Stones up my anus.
Chris, see when you're ready, record, right?
What we got to do?
And we'll start.
Okay. When you're ready, off we go.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, no words to this, man. Do you see that? It's lightning.
Come on, boys, let's be singing now, enjoying yourselves.
No words.
I think you have to
The
stand.
musical director on the drum.
I think you have to stand. I'll go around a bit. Let's tell you how 2 minutes, right?
Walker? Why are you tired?
Where's our...
Standing up, watch him, but
I know, he's not taking me down over with it.
JCB will have to Sir, I gotta go back to the hospital tonight.
Okay.
Mr. Noggy there? Mr. Yoggies?
No. Follow, do ye hear thy rushing willow, wave and wave, and sit and follow, buckle, 'tis the sound. 'Tis the sound of Saxon foemen, Saxon speed and Saxon blowmen, noisy eye, find the yeomen, they shall bite the ground.
Phil is getting ready, boys.
Tell Fashion he got a giant pump and all. Okay, right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Keep looking, boys. Keep going.
Just like to give a brief around the calendar and the importance of the calendar. This time we sat down as a group, wanted to get a message across to everybody about the importance of all aspects. It's a bit like the talk we had from Dr. Bridget with the circle or wheel of life. If you like, there's all segments which would cover depression, isolation, loneliness, health, fitness, finance. All of these areas are important in your life. And if any of those, if you had a scale of 1 to 10 were out of sync, you could make a big difference by just impacting and sorting in one area. So just take my case for example, if you improved your health, i.e. because my fitness, my weight loss, everything else, I would be able to do more. And if I can do more, I could earn more. And if I could earn more, I could, again, do other things that I wasn't able to do before. Holidays, have fun, sports, all of that type of thing. So the calendar depicts that. So each month we were putting a different theme for every month. So we would do one of, the activities and the images would be about health or about fitness.
Let's go! Well done, boys, keep going.
Ponty did me, I still can't do it today. No, I still can't do it today. Ponty, whatever it is, Ponty Julius, or I can't pronounce this. Welsh, isn't it? So I'm English. We can spell properly,
That's the one.
Ponty Julius, whatever it's called.
What did you say, Mike?
Ponty Julius.
Speak louder.
No, Ponty Julius. You've done it on purpose. I didn't realise.
Ponty-Julius.
Huh?
Ponty-Julius.
Lauren.
Ponty.
Oh, that's the after two.
What?
Lauren.
Never mind.
Say louder. You can't say it louder.
You are, look.
What?
Here we are. Ponty-Julius.
I didn't hear him. Did you, Chris?
No. Pont?
Pond. Spell it.
Ah, it's Baylor.
We spell it. I might understand it then. It's Welsh one.
Here you are. Ponty-Julius. Right.
Plenty of sheep there. You'll enjoy that.
So tell me a little bit about what things sort of happened on your excursions and what venues you go to.
Well, the venues we visited, and thanks to the people that let us do our calendar on their sites as well. We're very grateful for that, obviously. One place we went down the Gower where involved a barbecue, which was outstanding. We had many steaks to eat and that, and one of our colleagues, Mike Smith, it was all too much when he fell asleep on a bench. And I sneaked up behind him and woke him up, but he nearly had a heart attack because it frightened him.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, Jim. Oh, you fucker.
Yeah, but don't forget the shot that we did with the on people discussing finance. So you get the two guys sat there counting their money with their laptop and counting finance, and suddenly this jet of water appears with a hose pipe over the top of him.
Yeah, so
I wonder who was responsible for that.
I don't think it had nothing to do with me. I don't think so. I did have a soak and I did run away. I did scarp, didn't I?
Okay, we go. Pass money over, boys.
Merry Christmas!
This is for you.
You're joking.
That's for you, John.
How lovely.
And your hat.
It's a good hat. I can put that on.
I don't know, but I've looked at Susan there, mate. Yeah.
Oh, you're having a laugh, innit?
Come on.
Come on. Go on. I'd rather give it to the goat to eat it.
Go on, you want the other one? You have the long lens on. Hey, behave yourself. That's the one. Is the elastic on it?
Hey.
Do hold those a sec now, right?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Give me that.
I've had enough.
Get back right in.
No, it's a tree. I don't know which one to grab onto because some of them are small branches and some are thicker branches.
Or is that just an excuse for the goats are jumping up after
I
you?
don't care. I mean, it wasn't bothered with the goats, it's that tree. They look like Paul Fisky.
I like that bit of bareback riding I did. What Ted doesn't realise now, we've got the next shot, you don't know, which would be the duck pond. And it's stinking in there, but he doesn't realise it. But he will know when he sees it. He will do now when he sees it. Ted. Oh. Yeah.
I happen to have on, shame to say it, long johns with a big pin up in the... And I had a duck under each arm. And then Sam came behind me dressed as a dog. My wet back is still wet after he finished. So, but yes, it was a great day actually, a great day out.
Good, Ted. Looks fine. You ready for this shot, Bayer, now?
Yeah, where can I change? Oh, I'm not fucking changing in front of this one.
This time I'm feeling a bit nervous about this, to be honest.
Oh, so we've got Henry's animation stealing the duck off the guy in the back.
But he doesn't know yet what he's going to do.
I did offer, Lisa, that's
Do you want to go barefoot?
No ducks are getting in there, look. No ducks getting in there.
Go on, Ted. What did you thought years ago? Do you think at what, 82, 84, you'd be sitting in a duck pond?
Huh? It's his fault over there that I'm sitting in the fucking duck pond.
I gather you had somebody in, obviously helping you out with issues when you say in isolation, loneliness. You had was it a Dr. Bridget?
Oh yes, she come up to see us and...
Something about wrapping people up?
Wait till you see the calendar. Yeah. So, but Dr. Bridget, a qualified doctor, and she's now specialising with people who have various issues. And she's kindly sponsored the whole of the production. But I think she had a shock when she came up to meet the guys and realised that she had to bandage their heads, because a lot of the guys are not physically ill, but mentally might be in a different situation. What do you reckon? Huh?
Definitely.
So she had a real task on when she came up that day.
Take about a mile to get there.
What we're going to do here, boys, is going to be a shot with Dr. Bridget, who's kindly supporting us. Dr. Bridget specialises in isolation and health. It's going to be the last shot for the video. Hooray! You're not talking about mental health. We've already got somebody suffering with that already, but so we got the table set up outside. We'll have you all sat on the table. Dr. Bridget's got a stethoscope and she can do a little bit of manipulation on it, shall we say? And Chip will set you up now with the bandage.
I'm bad, I am. I got a bad head. I've fallen over and I've cut my head, I have. Oh. That will learn you a lesson, right?
Don't keep it to yourself. You gotta, if you don't feel that good, you gotta tell somebody that,
Come to the men's shed.
Your mind is not working. Try and get help from the family, or get your family to take you to a doctor or whatever. Some people just keep it inside, don't they? Yeah. They got to let it out, don't they? Whether you're embarrassed or not, let it out. Let people know that you don't feel well.
I don't feel well. I got a bad head.
You don't look all about it. You really don't look well.
I'm terrible.
Another good thing is go out walking, seeing things, having a chat with somebody.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. Although it's tongue-in-cheek photograph, it's also very serious. We deal in kind of dementia in general. They talk about mental health and isolation, and Bridget is the expert in that field. So Bridget's kindly offered to come along and actually support kind of dementia with her expertise as well. Mm-hmm. So how do you get into the mental health issue, Bridget?
So I guess I was a GP for many years, probably about more than I'd like to actually remember, about 24 years really. And a lot of what we do in general practice is about mental health. And also, as we know and as we're discovering more and more, what you think and what you feel actually creates what you believe and therefore your behaviour. And that's how you get isolated, because perhaps you believe you can't, people won't like you, or you can't bother people. And then what happens is that you end up in one of these spirals where you just live on your own, and it affects both your mental health and your physical health.
There's no magic wand. We've got a fine specimen behind us.
Oh.
If you can work wonders with those guys, then we're all for it.
They're looking slightly sorry for themselves, aren't they?
So what we do, we'll go and start a couple of pictures and see what we can come up with.
Well, I'm the Chief Executive of Hafan Cymru, which is a housing association by constitution, but actually we provide lots of support services, and Men's Sheds is one of the projects that we work with to facilitate. So I've come along today because I've been invited by the Caerau Sheds, and I'm absolutely delighted to be here. It's been an amazing day. I wasn't quite sure what to expect, if I'm honest, but it's been a lot of camaraderie, a lot of banter. Everybody's been having some fun. The body painting was amazing. Michelle is quite a talented lady. And I think all the men are really full of energy.
Going on. I'm enjoying the tickling bit of it. I can't see what's happening actually in front of me. Dixie can't make out what it is.
There you are, mate.
Up there, love, up there, love.
I like to see what's on Dixie's chest, because I've always said he was a bum.
Come on! I won't tell you what I just caught, but I just caught it.
Shut up. Stop showing off.
Oh!
Look at me, lads.
Stop wobbling, Michael.
That's almost perfect, yeah? That's pretty good.
What do you mean almost?
Well, you're a big boy. Yeah, you look at me. Okay.
It's a family now then, Mike.
It's more than a family. It's more than a family to me. It's friends. It's people you can rely on. They've helped me tremendously. They brought me forward in a lot of ways.
Send a message out to those people that have been like me, not doing anything, just hanging around the house or the garage. Get and join them. Get out and see what they're doing. Enjoy yourself with them and learn to get around with them. Enjoy these calendars that they're making and anything else that they're up to. You can't fault it, not one of it.
Obviously, to create your calendar on the film, we'd like to thank everybody, the people on the farms, on the locations that let us use. I'd like to thank all the boys as well for getting involved. I'd like to thank Graham and John up in CDT as well for, they do a lot of work for us as well, and they let us do a lot of stuff up there. I'd like to thank Flash and Chris again for their marvellous photography and always make me look younger than I am.
Tell lies.
There's a lot of thankers, and without these people, the sponsors as well, it won't go ahead. So a big thank you from Caerau Men's Shed and myself.
And I think the other thing is that for the video, you've probably heard it by now, we've had music created specifically for it. So we've had two guys who run independently, but they come together, we're going to join a project for the music. And then we had another guy, Ed, who's Canadian. He did the animation, which is you've actually seen at the start. And it's a combination of a number of people working together to produce a successful video and calendar. And basically, just help people be aware that there is a problem out there, and if they want need and support, as Grit said in the start, we're here to help people.
Well, the word is certainly spreading far and wide, because even I've heard of it. So I'd like to thank you for taking the time today to enlighten me on what Men's Sheds are about.
You're welcome, Martin.
Oh,
Cheers.
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 Yeah, lovely.
Well done. Lovely.
And Grit, take note, not one sweet steak between us, right?
Not once to make.
Hey. I can have a biscuit now.
Sticks.
You know what? You're not going to have to up from there. You can stay all day.
You riding shotgun, riding through the hot sun.
Now.
Mamma mia, here we go again. My. I'm doing it on purpose, I am.
No.
The more he asks me to shut up, the more I'll do it.
Sing it again, Mike.
Mamma mia, here we go again. My. Yes, I've been broken hearted ever since the day we parted. My.
Something special happening down the valley.
People don't want to fucking fight me now with that.
I know, well, it's your fault for putting yourself up in the TV. And you made yourself a target.
That was the best one yet.
Empowerment.
Okay.
Lyrics are based on being stronger, belief. It's all about, well, it's based on men shed values.
Yep, fine, listen to that.
Yeah, sorry, look to the camera.
Look at the camera.
Right, boys. Work for the day, gotta work for the day, to put on women's clothing, to spend the day in the bar. Remember that song?
I do.
Right then, here we go. In the heart of the Welsh valleys, there's an extraordinary group of men that's doing something extraordinary. I had to think about that.
So just wanted to find a little bit of information really about how the men's shed started. How long have you been going?
You were the boss. You started it.
I thought it was the calendar, not the men's shed.
Calendar.
No, I'm saying, can I be in your next calendar?
Oh no, I thought the question was the calendar start.
Oh, is it? Sorry.
Calendar.
Sorry. Take cut.
Try again.
Not so hard, is it?
So all about the calendar, yeah?
All about right. You didn't give me that little bit of information.
Don't change the subject. Because you said, oh, Chip was very photo. I want to say, not tell you change the subject. I didn't say that. Because I know what you were like. And you were so drunk that you fell off a bloody wall.
Yeah, but
On Saturday. Sam.
In the heart of the Welsh valleys, there's an extraordinary group of men who, fucking hell. Hang on though.
Can we mention what the acting role that he got?
Yes, you could mention that Phil, if you wanted to. I am a bit of a star, as you know.
Over there. There we go, we're just pulling through with it.
Yeah, with big hands, big hairy head. Sorry. Big hairy arms, big head.
I'm interested, yeah, to produce a book. Do you want to talk about a book?
No, you can talk about that. You're talking better than me.
Yeah, but you know that. Yeah, basically it's called Life Beyond the Shed, and it's
Life Beyond the Shed Door.
Life Beyond the Shed Door. You're right.
Yeah.
Sage, you should talk about it better than me.
It's called Life Beyond the Shed Door because I choose the title to it.
Oh well, that's where you know the name.
The first title I didn't like because it sounded too posh for me. So I thought, which was Life of a Shedder or something.
Shedder,
you know, and that's
right. Yeah.
Life of a Shedder. You know.
Hold on to like I want some fucking piss, I know that.
Right.
That's on the camera.
The gloves have come off. It's a fight against social isolation and loneliness.
In Caerau,
So in Cairo there's a movement taking place.
there's a movement taking place against loneliness and isolation.
That's cool.
The gloves have come off. Yeah, you missed that.
Don't worry too much.
So sit back and enjoy this film. I know you'll enjoy it.
Smile.